Good evening, Enuano, MPP, Enuafo, Medamasi. Medamasi say, and them anadwi, ma say, Mary, Namaba, Namaba home. Ne Basa live show. Sisi ama who say, yeah, your production team no are ready. Sami Esuman and a producer Ejumadi. Sami Boateng is our main timekeeper, and they've given me the opportunity to moderate this show, and I'm grateful for that. Yeah, well, Ohima, the lady in town, and we have Sekrufi and Nana from Sweden, Sekrufi from Germany, Ohima Belgium, and Chief Colin from the UK. I saw Kojo coming also, and Dr. Asian, I think he's from Ghana. And also Ewaha. The start show no. Now your question in hand no, it's so clear. Now I wish the production team will put that on the yes idea. I will take time and look at it. Okay, the question is, Samuel, the question about also should emotions, sentiments, and insults play a role in political discourse among supporters of aspirants during campaigns, and why? This is something it's ongoing, and that is where the production team found the idea to let us talk about it. Until we will see how it goes. When you're best. And I had opportunity to be going through some of the audios, platforms, not only our platform, but other platforms. You say the heat, are very strong. Sometimes there are too much insults. Sometimes it derail the idea of the MPP fraternity, and I production team, making that decision for us to go live and teach the public how we will do it. Into the other two hono said the true no matter how identity. So we're going to start our show by calling Nana from the Baumia team. We are going to choose you to start. Okay? Nana, we are ready.
Okay,
We are okay. The ball is in your court now. Give us your start, and then we will build from there. Okay. Thank you. You have 5 minutes to start.
Okay. Me that's it. And I'm be answer about program is. Yeah, topic in here. Should emotions, sentiments, and insults play a role in political discourse among supporters of aspirants during campaign, and why? Yeah, we find the senior topic here. Find the tree. Muna mean church. Muka krakra senior meet to me. Say a back campaigner. Yes, starting fee the micro level. Yen find fee a few. Near the about crew, near the about or minum. In pay no. Obi could do be a cheap because of down for be a hodo. Obi also could do be a cheap because of or no be a yaka a war important be. Enti me share platform no so be or honoma or mude aspirants no ebe settle scores our platform no so. Nti se me no problem na se wo ala na me so me work na me de e hono abe settle scores. And yet, aspirants into na me yes, I name me no be binti. I say be a obetro be I just find a way. Say my baby can be a betu. And here one level. Other one also, if you are not aspirants, if you so I can't say be. Now, yen supporters so ye di akiri na na ye de ka asem e platform no so obi a person use aspirant na asem e defend ono so ne favorite candidate. Nti se me hwe platform no so especially say a platform na ban most of us ye nim ye ho. Nti obi ho so or hide behind the platform e ka ensem bi a ense se wo ka. Since I hear live radio programming, at least mama benchmarks be say any quasi ye can't insane be an assassin be from any quasi use or discussions in him. But say a co platform no so new be better on unim ni pana until or trying to find who you know about church or same be as a watch. Mimi say me who platform back so. Na me near DK fire or ne Mr. Jane cancer. Bante bia na o moye audio bi o ho no utimi hu se na enyefe enti basa na ema emotions no e play role na sa emotions ya ba ha ni se be ba o mi anim ho hwe na na do nim ho hwe kan nim ho hwe ala nim ho hwe nso DK fire ne ofaje nkansa omo e pre ho ha etimi koswa na e de akayokra ba DK fire ne ebia of again cancel. If you want my a best son will be all support to Ken back or support of an cancer. No be all support to Baumiansa support to DK fire. Not a birthday this type of emotions, you know, needless. Because ebia after again cancer on casa and tiame on ye bonibia DK fire and casa and tiame on ye bonibia. But just because said oye adino or support to obi fufruntino na yedinachi na ye kan semo say ye kan e basa na e ma campaign no enyefe say o aspirant kura wini a e be ye din say wo ne obi a na on support o aspirant no e betumi aye campaign abom. Yes, sometimes we can just forgo and then say it was politics, but I didn't know say ma a kwan na ye kan semu bia ense say ye kan especially awa abontin sabi wo one wo yire na so ma anaso ma mnu wo fia ne sembi ho ma etumi kan efa ye wo fa ho ye papa nua bi ho anase but ontimi nkwa abontin enko kan sa asem no nti nsem ne bi ho ma ye di good platform no so because one time we can say platform no minimum say NDs for bebre wo ye platform so no so enti wo ye na afo say internal arrangement o kan ama obi asre anase just for teasing on the platform. And this ni bin sakan on also the back on platforms, then they will use it against us after the 4th November elections. Until whoever wins, you know, and this fund war package of in sema each camp ekafa candidate be home. No abuabua no. Oh, wait to say, and that is what they will use against us. Intimester say my enfa personal scores MD candidate BH Emma yan can same be I was a can. Then your aspirants na kasa so yan ka say your best ones omunko can same be ebe ma yan supporters nso ye be yi won ano e wo your platform so ma akoyi ntinyiwade na say atemdidie bi aba your various platforms no so because I could do jobs e wo ba bia obi nso all platforms better say ono so be use so that job into
thank you very much Nana that's delivery what time on us. Thank you very much Nana.
Okay, that's
okay, thank you Nana, thank you very much. I think you've opened a very good one, and we will give either Lady Ohima and Chief Collins na Odeyako said the onosusu ehu question no. Anyhow, you're going to open yourself up to give us an insight of the whole thing to make the show beautiful. Chief Collins, and also him, Mubaku, who is going?
Oh, him, Mama, just so cool.
Okay. Patrol emotions, and sentiments, anyway, dear, they are all parts of human, and I say they are parts of us. But when you get to a place or when you get to certain positions, I think you need to control them because we all have our emotions here, Nipa. And then also for sentiments, We all have it, but then we need to control it at a certain point in time, because after this election or campaign or whatever thing that we are doing here, we will definitely come back to square one, and then we are under the same umbrella. So you will need me, and then I will need you also. But sometimes we might think, say, oh, me wa Belgium ha, Nana was Sweden, Obi was Frankfurt, intimate me didi na temishian wa bebia. But not thinking about the future. Maybe you might need the person one way or the other. Ebi abekwa shia no baby, anas wakopie wo Ghana, ana brochre hakra, anything can happen. Na wakoshia na muhinya nipa no. Na afi wuntumi enye. But that time nim no so control we emotions. I think send you maybe oha so what kind ye na ye beti ase. So we should know, we should polish our speech sometimes. Gidi ne poetry na afi ye de ya ba bedru place people say you discriminate to the extent so bit me yusu asante for achemofo kwafo and all that. Yeah, your politics na yeah enye entokwa. So I sometimes I sit back and ask myself, say, even internal politics within us, look at what we are doing. So your opponents, no, how do they even see us? So we need to portray good character or good things to them, because after we will all come back being under the same umbrella. And sometimes also I think say platforms senia nana edi kind na you might think say me she obi a me hunu nti me didi na tem meka na wo se meka na pacha say meka na wo se meka na mape me baby atna no wadidi na tem ba adwene ho say flag bearers and say aspirants na wudina ho na wudi watem wo ne ho ne ade no ono onim ne a wote ha sesi a memete Belgium ha no onim ebi a me na mefre honorable aka say oh honorable me wa Belgium but me ye bibi say amaw, and I said there's this program going on, but in Kofo Bebre they've called him, and then omo ye nioma so wo ye na bi anase bi mo hokro mo ye de chen ne awowo ye no enti me gidi say ye ma ye kasa ho ente na face of even nipa na wugina ho ama no se wo kun e bo atwede ma no e wo ho a at the end they will go back and then bring out the peace pipe. Now they move on. That is what we want to do. And then our motto is breaking the eight. So we need to come together and break the eight. But so did matem, na mismi didi watem, na after no, yakwa koshia wa baby, and I say baby na ye hiya ye hua. Definitely, to me ma na umbambe approach me because and ne yabeka say bia a platform so keke, a hana menya kwine na medi na tem. But what na bino en kasa ye ma wososo afese so nya meka ne sese bibia ye wa hebia na kasa bia ye ka wa hebia no e wo se ehote afe flag bearers ne crapo no omososo no omo ankasa kra no so se wo so mo kasa ho ete se wuni aya ade na woka na wa anti ase a you call the person and then you settle it at that moment. Ehun hia sa obe frefre bloggers and all that for them to bring out some be ya ade ni he na ye entokwane ade because after no hia na wo be hia unia. Nti for me I will preach the peace pipe saying now we should blow in that and then come together. So what about me? So what Alan? So what then? Yeni na osunu kokro ne umbrella krona na ye shase. Enti patcho me de manu besi ha na Chief Collins edi kakra so asoso me da ase.
Okay.
Thank you very much. Chief Collins said your kind manu ko.
Yeah. I think and one wakano because one party and I belong to and so if you call for internal elections, I don't see the reason why it be more fun so personal to the extent say they attack you not knowing who you are, and I say maybe I would debre and I say even say I will see who musifa politics but I'm sure say in like it's true for her say people are here on my bobra anka sebe yeah simple fata say any on the same platform so akasa and I say yin someone but because of politics in na but together whenever you get such an opportunity you have to express your message in a way a very pleasant for the ears of everybody because all step on people's toes are a bit more mean forgive you so easily and ube no baby or try say or punish you for what you did bedroom one as a bag na papa yade na or time is and I say mammy I don't know me fast quite way so but now if you say
me
company
on your time and aso on your time and
okay.
aso no ubenya wo time later. Thank you very much.
Mate. Okay, thank you.
Sorry, I think that is balanced now. Until we will go back to where we started. Sakrufi, how do you see the whole show? How they have started? How do you fit into it? How are you going to balance yourself? And why do you think say hardening is necessary? Give us your thoughts. Thank you.
To me, dear, I think say you candidate for Netino. Yen Momuno, and at times your emotions, high than candidate for now. Because over end of the day, you are omutimi trans no master term case. Na omo come him. And you will say, Obi or platform be and also be a baby. The way of bed Adiano Tasatani, I can't trust someone. As if say, Onukra, the president. Oh, as if Onukra and the president. But I am not in Chaye. Chaye, say, Ubetini. Obi onoba especially oba platform so na say o di candidate ni dia chia ni emu wa ni say ono de insult nko a na odibe o ka sem papa kra na fa candidate no wantias ye no de yem attempt sa de ni nyina no e so mo hwe na ye jai if you say emotions we are there politics in insult to politics in, but it depends the way we present or kasa and any parents be funny say yemi and I say kasa na me and this anyama winning no politics in say candidate yeah candidate for no say omunam no more kasa obetimi kasem bi the way anya ne be kirase ene ma entokwa ne dey eba ene ma entokwa ne dey eba because I can't remember say baumia me wo baumia ntimi fa baumia asem ye enkasem baumia koka asem bi ewo baabi na the meaning of asemna walkano ekoko shiai obinso asema candidate ni binso asema walkan me kasem kro because me koka ebekwa kwesem me ya idua ekoko shianti omuye no afa yen etitafo no yen be fa nsem ni mienu na wedi na ma but ni nyina de omni say any kwa say my emotions and insult no etimi ebe wura yebe di candidate for echi because enye especially enye and yes stand there na say enye ne to abama yen ka obi a ono wo to abama no ono ne emotions any aya na wo high because ono the position na work on esu pa ento obi koye no wona ese otimi bet ese na wo betimi ebe kase yeah wo koye nipa so mesi enye wona be come nipa ne down but ani emom ne affect yes ye chena ye koye tesi ye ko attack enkrofon se de mini na kan no in platform listen o so a obi o oba be tag keke just to insult you and your other platform being so say me wa baumia no wo so Kennedy they will try say a kwan bia so you be shut down say you be untimi nkasa enti uba ya no na o ma start here dey ebe insult to said ya beya eno no emwa because ye na your platform so one ka wo de na me so man ka me de a ye be de hu de ese eko eno na timi de enchemchemu ya de eba understanding eba oh but so me kwaka say bia o baumia ena ebefa efata say se de mano esan say wo kenti no menya kwaka ya no abeso mi mu na wo yiya me say ubeti they can come on group and numbers na in numbers no oma bayi ya wa say de beya o mabiem na obeyi ubedilete one na bibia tesa but ye mu bi say de wo de ba ya nukra na eye ye de efi say asam no Yesu Kristo kra bai no o kan sempa no na manfo gire oboa o yese na mo fi say odi sa challenge na chi ana ko ja nsem kana ankana ke beti na asem oh eti ya besra mo especially yen na yedi candidate for next say obi be kana sema we shouldn't attack the person emomuno try say na sema obeka no wonso no obe reverse no in another way ebia obi so be tia a different way amount oh and no ana ono ba be catch am say bia propaganda but any propaganda na me media me kanu krano na actual but also face say oh adan ma be ka ba umia ma be bo ba umia di me say another platform ubo ba umia di
Thank you very much, Sir Krufi. Oh. Thank you very much, Sir Krufi.
Okay, that's been nice. That's been nice. Chief Collins, I think that
yes, sir.
Tempo no go high. It's been clearly explained. If you listen to Sir Krufi now, what do you say? How can you?
Oh, I think, sir.
Add something to it.
The perspective, no. To some extent, I agree with him, but also, sometimes kasa, the way I'll be presented as seminar, and the many panels are responding in a certain manner. So, sometimes be kasabia, see a dream who creates say assembly can opponents now auto seminar man ebene there now. One thing I study about the platform, any other platforms, the utterances, they say whenever someone is making submission, no, they focus much more on hurting someone than passing the message. And obi instead so beka say oh Ken ba obi bi njuma waye bida or will say no. Dipane ba or say ho na ba omi ateni we the needy president man ye. One say o kan sana you should expect a response from the other camp. Almost beba hard at you. Or they can so na money those things na bebim and I can on your papa and those kind of comments, and that is where you hear people saying those things. But so present the case no in the right form I say or the assembly because me I'm supporting Ken. I know say Ken were lots of classes or when you be meeting media tone without casting innuendos or insinuations on any other aspirant. Sana said, hopefully, said Baumia has been the vice president, and if you want to sell him with Nanado's achievements, you can also do same. But Seoba now be attacking Kena. Ebi me do attempt because ebi no mi bu me ho fere me ho kakra. But Ken ni be so mu and or the ubia befra and see sana there will be no peace. It's I think say supporters we are all guilty of some of these things because sometimes you lose it. Ebia me my dreams I wouldn't want to go that tangent, but you'll be tempted. Someone will drag you into the middle of it. Now also watch a baton because Sebe, there's fire or venom in everyone's mouth, but sometimes we all try to saturate it. Sending a bit to me aspect the best your friend is saying, but so be drag you into the center of it. And sometimes you have to also bulldoze your way out of it. And then this money banner. But I think say we'll do a clean campaign and sell our candidates based on their advantages or like things they stand for, rather than casting insinuations on each other. Because I always rehash this and say we have just about 11 months to go into election 2024 after November. And we don't have to spend more time insulting each other, fighting each other, and doing all these things that we do. If we want the party to unite around the candidate that emerges as winner, we have to know how to speak or talk to each other and sell our candidates. I think that is the way to go. I think that the American, we are all guilty. Yeah.
Okay, thank you very much. I think that you didn't finish up with your time. In the future you can use it. I can see that we have.
Yes. Oh, that's 2 minutes. Chief Collins, that's 2 minutes too.
Okay.
I think so. We are treating dispassionately, so I don't want to spend my time on it. When the real agenda of the day comes, we can do justice to it. But with this thing, I think so we are all mature enough to know there are certain angles we don't have to. Yeah,
that is true.
Yeah.
But who said Joe about for Team Akoto, and his picture is gone back. If he was there, and I bet you on a version of how this topic goes for him. Now, here how it is, but he's gone. Anyway, if Joe is gone there, then we don't have any Akoto here. It remains Baumiani a Sane Etienne. Otherwise, if we are clear with what we have done, then it means we will go back. Production team, Mr. Sami, can we lift the question? With the two first hand. Was this the question we had to use the other time? Okay. Analyzing the evolution of campaign
rotatic,
yeah.
Rhetoric.
As a rhetoric, yeah.
Rhetoric, okay, rhetoric, yeah. Which
all team? Right, and yet the way, but you see, listening to the panelists, you could see clearly that the initial topic, will be treating it fairly. So then it becomes, what are you going to say anymore? Yeah. But from what they were saying, we need to speak truth to the power. The question is, the whole point is who started throwing jabs first? That is where we want to start it from.
Okay.
We need to get it. Producer. Who started it and who is doing the critique the most? The ensuring from there. Thank you.
Producer, can I say something? I think that yes, we can treat this topic, but it is going to be a banter here because no one will accept it. The company starting.
Well, that's why.
And yeah.
So because let's give it a try and see. Let's give it a try and see. Let's give it a try because the whole point has been said. And you start and yet your baby in a women a beshas here. Media mean kokam we never beshas here. And Sir Kofi has been one victim on this. Anyway, Mengusu Waman is also. So Memanakasa.
Okay.
Sir Kofi.
Yeah.
You person count who be. She said the Chief Collins Akasano. Sana person chire.
Well, to me they said they're not Chief Collins say Kano.
Okay.
I mean, and a bear fire. Because
I think production team, we are interested in that kind of fire. What you say?
Yeah.
They want to test it, but for me, maybe and what the reason why that question came, we don't want to go to the extent with this show to let everybody know how we can fire each other to that extent.
Let's roll.
Things we will go back to the question which was there before and Sunny way Airbanon, which was similar to yesterday's question. What you say? Now they are finishing the day. I think if the production team will do that now, I'll be very, very glad to get it done. And and because of that, we talked behind the scene to change it and put it to that level. But it seems so be explaining itself. We can't go
well, also normally no mo per dia yanko no insa because at times no the odebeto ho no good. Yes, me explain it because woman now omo fie na omo tie no omo no understanding any said on beti adena asia fai enye ne yakasama ye ho oh enti obi okra oda ho no money na so we are fire.
Okay, if we agree with what he is saying now, let Yen testing here.
Okay, let's go. So let me start.
Yeah, Yen testing here.
So from me perspective, from my angle, no, I think
Let me put back the question.
Yeah, from my angle, I think your biggest opponent, Dr. Bawumia Nkrumah, no, and started these jobs.
Okay.
Because my candidate, Honorable Ken, when he started his campaign, it was all about his achievement for the party. Or started with what he did for the party since Edubwa in time till say he elected Kufuado, and even after Kufuado was elected, 2020 crown for the role he played, and it has been contribution. Then from nowhere, instead of other candidates going to the delegates to tell them what they've also done for the party, you hear them saying, oh, Honorable Kennedy Japan, your man contracts, or no, your man contracts on fanshare party nina, or no, and they over catch them say, or no, share party, no, and all those things. So when those jobs started, like they were trying to undermine the effort, the sacrifices, the time, any love or their chair party, in all these years, just because he developed interest in running for office, after all these people who have been beneficiaries of some of these handouts, these gifts, any charity wire for the party, they all ganged up against him and started rubbishing his efforts for the party. It's in the followers, when I'm a follower of Ken, Nasa Oba now person or rubbish their wire now. I'll be tempted to also ask you what Bawumia has done for the party, and even go further to ask you that Ben Bawumia or joining NPP. And before joining NPP, that is what brought about some of these questions. Because Wunya Obi to say, Honorable Samuel Uku, na Uku General Delegates in Imkatrom said, Ken Siwa Fadi past 7,000. I am Bia, what has say, when you money be ya. It's an insult. You are undermining Ken employment, why other man Ghana for because ABR or see we create jobs. And you, Samuel, who knows, say, more can you create. One can say you are a beneficiary of Ken, corporate youth organizer, any national organizer now. You went for money from him to fund your campaign. But then there also up a position in, you come out and rubbish everything. Oh, yes, sir. Say Ken crown for the chewa. The followers no and fan chow. Today you could hear say Abronian Nama all your allegations say Samuel Kwakoji contract. Their money a contractor say women organizers do you think the conversation would have gotten to this if supporters of Dr. Amba out with some of this venom they spilled on the candidature of Ken? And sometimes you say violence begets violence. Say what's it we say your friend say sometimes not bonnet or whatever, they have a way they put it. If people had mind their business and now focus on our campaign. After all, the Zimbabwean people have taken credit for everything Nanado, and no one is fighting them for it. All we are telling them says, Nanado Papa so. That is all we from Ken's camp are saying. But Somunya Kena and an 10 and an Emba 36 and I can contract no you see and I can Unyakuma Ken Ontimi. When you attack the personality of Ken, will also come after you. So, my opinion, Muno, they started as a more trade trainer. Then we also retaliated. So that is the genesis of all this thing. Unless say Ubeka say meboa, say Mr. opportunity. Just tell me how the insult started from Ken's camp. Send me mama example abubodino. Mempese ubabejina ha aye akweni bibi say ena. Yamansa did my term platform we so no, we want a national issue. Idea will be our witness to. Then we can take it from there. That is the only way we get to the bottom of some of these issues. If not, yeah, we are somewhere. Manuisi, thank you.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
I can see, sir. Joe keeps coming and going. I don't know what is going on. He could have given us something. Kabna is also trying to come. I've seen Sir Kojo Abba. Thank you, Kojo. Kojo, did you read the first question? And now you have the second question.
I read the first question about the sentiments and
exactly.
The emotions that
any
go.
insults, but what do you make of that? Give us your insight.
To be honest, I think that Oma follow me or our platform with all the time. I say most of the time say me starting a submission. I always refer to the point that I don't do politics of insult. I don't. It's just not part of me at all. It is not something that I believe in. And you be GD and I say be so. It's in politics of insult. But sometimes no credit that be or say it to be or. And if me use the word be to say Baumia is incompetent. And then you be what it means to say a Juma is share Baumia and son say Ubitina went to me and it's for that reason or you're incompetent. But sometimes okay say me na Baumia camp or my funny personal. No my funny say be up say be a waka say tia Baumia and I say no. There was a few times time and Baumia a company as vice president. He mentioned your mama to be incompetent so many times, even though John has been in the job as vice president and been in the job as president for X amount of years. What I say, and somebody be what you can, and yet, and words ni be what you use, and no stress say you didn't panatemo, and no stress say ne Juma no and ye comment on it, and I say we are passing a judgment on ne Juma na wa beyeno. That is what we are trying to do, but Ken Baumia for no more funny person, no more attack Ken personality or my 36 and then 22 this week comes in the baby mama, all kinds of things. But separate the man from the job. Me imagine how allergy say Baumia or girlfriends and I say Baumia here. I'm attacking the job Baumia does for the nation and for the party. That is what I am interested in. I want the Baumia camp to be interested in the job and the relevance of Kennedy Japan in our party and what he can do for us if we vote him as flag bearer for our party. And only here, but all the things that are 22 me a day. Me money mo be anywhere. Or about me fee, me kwejo amakwati say kwejo, and then me ba me anyway, and then una feed omo and ask omo school fees for next 3 terms, $35,000 una wutia. No, e bin see that. It's send nipa no 22 and ask o 30 and no myself. Politics should be devoid of personal attacks. I was say your politics no mature to a certain level. Sentiments, any personal attacks, any we have to mature beyond that. It's a kakra me work first question no.
Okay, you still have time. How many minutes now? To go straight to the second question, and otherwise,
our 2 minutes. Our 2.5 minutes.
If you want to wait, you can always wait and think about the second question. Okay.
Okay, no problem. I want to take some time and
so we will take the show back to the Baumia camp. No, you say Joe. Now, Obana network line.
Honestly, your network has some bet me. Boss, why am be no more phrases into na put more hold.
Okay. Do you understand the question in hand?
But I think it can be about emotions and sentiments.
Yes,
right?
Emotions, any insults, any idea, a war campaign, any idea. I just say, is it necessary? And I say, why do we do that?
Yeah, I make more lines, honestly. Me I make say me sabi me new be but insofar as Yankopon the boy muja we mudie.
But my own baby ufi any
me free for US, me won New Jersey, me free for US.
Yeah.
Na me team Akoto.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, and I make say honestly, nipa, but me per se me should I be as I be ebi asma me bekan you know se me kana anye yebu binum da won fa ncheme in most cases no se me hwe ayi na eye twetwere eba WhatsApp na eya me bisa me ho se ye twetwere saa ne ama no aso number 1 ye dwen Ghana ho ene ye 1 ene 2 se ye platform na ye se ye MPP worldwide iti ya ye kasa na ye MPP fo an kasa ana yakofa dissidents bi no befra ene ye twere ne yama bi ede ye ne yama emfata because me de kakra minim no so we wa nyin so wo donku a kuo no bibia ewon bia na wafa abomo so be defend kuo no emfa ho so ye ken wo ye bawumia ko menene enti ebrebe na ekoduru a wutimi yi wonsia biasa mienu eda wonum yi se udi Kennedy Japan atem na se udi bawumia atem ana udi ekota atem na eno no ye na ya na ye dwen se omo wo nchen no ekoduru ba bibia san na omo befa no so se me de me se me kan em se na me ba so kaka na so ma me kan ne se se mpem bibiri ni se ye kasa ye kan ye ma e de abotoye mbeba na enkoba se ye beye bibi omo ye nsa benkum so no umbenya nyina so bi na chena bi no omo de abebare ye because ye nyina ye gitum se abana ye beto no ye di padom ena we ne dia die nti na ese obi di kan atem ana obi di bawumi atem eni dia bindi abibia na ya na mepe Dr. Akuta asem no because nsema ekoba yi nyina no mente se sa papa no wo ye bibi e ti sa o so ba hwe na obi kokko aba na ogino no o kan nsema obe no mente se papa no ka bi ara na chitafo no bi ka bi ezo se ye nyina ye beje atum so em se wiase afa na nyina no se wo pese wo man ana bibi na wo ye na onya nyina so a ene na wi agriki film a enye yie obia wona ni da so ade a wo se me ba we na meye America ya ye we kroni agina nyina na obia dwen ne se America na ye o mai tituru a ese wo ba ha no e ya Greek ena ma America na nya se nyina so ansa na de aka no nyina abam enti de bibia no me wa hotoso ne ni da so so nko wo akotom so ho na unfortunately no asa wono no on shede ni dom sa be se nka ye nyina ye nya gidie ne ya kase papa ne ye taa machi na de nimdie na wo agric sector no wo de ba be ye man ni ya I think se gabe boy nyina na me ko ayisa emotions sami ye chitafo na ye di atem no endi ye ka no na ya de ye yi empanimfo no mo ye na no so afrimu ana owura na okasa asisi ye I think say the okasa ya obi be kasa ansa na me kasa yi na oka bibi about say timba umia achitafo na start ya omo de be bare Kennedy Japan a omo so start say omo so kan bi me de wo question bi bisa o mo amoye na no ya mo moderate show ya ye anye bia se wo kuom na se wo de office woni nyi bibi ho ye nyina ye okwan ya ye faso a ye de kan yensem na se abibia no wudi kuo nsem be ba abonten na obeka no hyew so a obi se dodo na omuwom na ya na adwen be na ombetenya afa ho ena number 2 obi so a wona wo ka bibia na adwen yensetem bia ohuru na osre wo no ono so kana se ma obi se dodo na omuwom no omo so be fa ne sei bibi se mo am moderate yi no sa question mienu ya mi bi se no mo ntrance na mo nwi ni yie na next one na ye be san ya de foforo mo mfa no meto ni yehunu kan ye be fa so ye be yes ade no wo me die se me hwe ne ma ye twere ene ne ma amanfo post na mi nyagidie pa se ye ya ye wo platform no so no ye nyina ye MPP4 because nsem bi wo ho na se otumi hwe wo nua bi anim na ka se wo kan fa ne ho o me ko wo wonim se asem na wo ka no enye no kre na mo wo bi se obi aka bibi na ade ye se wo ye na se wa anwene hu mienu a I don't want to think say you know boy situation you know. The me visa kakra meet makana next time no me say ba me wade fro bia na maka me damas.
Okay, Kojo, I think we are enjoying your message. And so looking on the picture no, we will go back to Nanane Sekrufi from the Bawumia camp and tackle the second question. Who goes first? Nana say, Nana, you've been what can I say? Can who come first because you started it?
Okay, me that's it. Meka kakra. Who started the jobs? When I started Sanema. Who say who call competition to say win muna? I debate you. Enti obiane ne style of the debate. My first presentation as a me ba second me ba presentation no. Obetra so metra so me deflate. One some now can be answer na me so me the main points na ba. When Collins can say ebia ba me account and I started those in here man. Okay. Me fa say can I can't ne nsema wo no betumi aye. Anase ne waye. Me so makodru ebia question team. Me so me si meye we. Me can we na me spoon. Say go shen yede enkwa yede best player there. Oh. And you say nka yin midfielder because midfielder or in go. Enti me ko kan na Samuel Jan ma bona kutia. Because me practice me a midfielder. Me na me control game and sana mama will pass and wash it. Nti say go no a wash it nti na wo say nti wo be captain there. And ye entwe ye because ye midfielder say na ye pass the ball and sana wanya biase. E kobasa ne ene job. I'm only trying to make people understand say ye ko pepenyi no ye hwe different aspects but enye one aspect pen ye hwe ejira so edi penny. This is kind of say na say because me ka go me akokan ba bi say isika ye de boa party nkwana edi party leader di anka pa grant and e be ye UGCC candidate. Okay. Enti say bia or jabo but he was speaking to fact. Yes say yes why you we but that is not enough to qualify you to become the flag bearer or no or no in the presentation and when near term, but he spoke to facts. Can for you so sometimes you know can say be to me mind you not going to say abana ankasan or ma running it down. It's a MP but we come for new opportunity. They also try to point them to them and say no and you say that here no most can't in country no or no so better or be punchy some weaknesses in the other camp. Oh, but let us use West Nankasan, which word and a hitting, and a which word and a hitting. A hope and say very important. Me as on Aboken, I'm not start with the word strategy one as we buy ye. Or no use to strategy no so running being cast by me around the government and it down. Say if you are strategic, not $1 from 4 to 12. Was he referring to only Baumia or to the government? Baumia is the only person who ran the economy. Oh, and in attempting to answer Baumia, he ran the whole government down. As if said Baumia is a vice head of economic management team. Economic issue be an Baumia. It's not true. And that is when and then the supporters make can say they are narrowing the economy to one person. What determines inflation? Mean you do food inflation will not go up. Electricity, if you have enough power, Ukraine crisis you buy the cost of fuel and then gas Europe. So you use that one to blame the finance minister of your country. Say on intimate manage the economy. When you know say fuel prices and your finance minister and the control. Unfortunately, no. Other candidates, especially Ken Alan Campno, Oman narrow any economic problem in Ghana to Baumia. Even they have forgotten to say we have a finance minister. They have forgotten to say we have Bank of Ghana. Say Bibia and Koswa Baumia. Any negative thing Baumia. And say if they spread, it's unfortunate this year primaries, ministers and
thank you very much. Thank you very much. It does.
No problem. No problem.
Okay, as I'm saying, rules are very sharp. Sometimes Nana your introduction no check. And it eats into your time. So anyway, I'll let Sekrufi come in. Now on also any kind of version of the thing. Sekrufi.
Ni akoya ba mi afo tu ana.
Yeah, sorry. So I'll Ohima whoa. You've been hearing everybody. Even now, Akoto coming in, hits the conversation very nice. And you'll be hearing him. Do you have anything to say on this new topic now, and make it look like?
Yeah. So me, yes. Who started first? I think Kojo and Collins have already given the base. So what I'll just do is to top up with what they brought out. I think if you hold no my young crown who the young fambra yen have because media their course or platform so there a hoye meaning but dear what has seen I may meet me and I said yeah in a sense sometimes no yet to me kanyama bifa me candidates it be a hold my bone say obit me in a personal way back the private life but private life there anya ni na ye wo kukuomu niyome bi anase we've got something escalating in our own cupboard any idea baby or ha wunye hu obedient hu ka obedient obedient de wunim baby or my to me etroi jobs e wa hanom say oh and oba or 1,000 omuni na we say e kofa nkofo na omo beto omuni na they will need we say nkofo to guide them the police and all that afese so no ne yerenom 57 ne concubines by 2,000 omuni na no they will need security and all that but nya kanina ne say at the end of it all no menu mi no say bibi sorry e wo Ghana ye no obi enim yen enti no privilege bi na ye de ama yen e wo ha enti nya me pesa me kanina ne say yen kan yo mapapa candidates no waye and I'm no creso da hwa yes sister twini da hwa yenja ento ho enkobonten Honorable Kennedy waye nioma bebre ama yen ye party anasa waye nioma bebre ama NPP ye ni na ye di adanse na ndra na yen aye kasa wa hebi mu kasa ya to the extent ko so obi committee ne ho say aya ahemfuni na akra etimi asori aba endorse no ene nioma enti me pese me kan say the initiated verbal jabs, it started from their camp. And then also, I think the question goes on to ask that which team is delivering the most impactful critic now? Nyameka say a Baumia a team, no, and also Meka say your more. But the SCC and ye can say we should look at the positive things. Your candidate, Honorable Kennedy, Edeba, and your more be niema waka ode ba beboa ye man Ghana na yenjai basi yen ye ba na se kase bia we've lost interest and I say we've lost hope e wo ba o miemu a eno ntira wo sebra na be attack yes ye presidential candidate with ne private nioma and I say niema wo be kase now be through jobs because ya bra and the thing is glaring it's been written on the wall obi hu say ade we say na yen obia abre nti say ye kan ye kaso ye incompetent I think say nye ye ade a ye hu and ye no cred da ho and ye ka nti no nia mekani na e de akwakosi ne say we should look at the positive side ye de boa ye na ye njai sa negative way na ye keka any sa nioma ni na e bi ho no bi abeka say oh ye presidential candidate and I say ye flag bearer no ba be dina ho say and a showdown na nipa say we did you be atem and our can basem and our yes say and I back na ye share the crap on you be or ba or yet discipline afese so crap no ye share the crap on yet diplomatic and all that. At the end of the day, and yet diplomacy na ye beba bedi wagana. Ain't no near making in an say, we look at the impact, the positive things, not the bed boying, a warm mining mono. Na yenjai because say ye betna honey ye bekasa, naso bika say dia, and kenisa konya baby nasi ye shekra say ya. For me, I think say in pet Kennedy ewo Ghana, and kenipo say at the end of it, necrano, onya shame. But the me can say we see the good things in him and we see how the future holds, and that's what he holds for us in the future. That is why we are here to say all the good things. Inti niameka dia kwakwesi ni say if we bow me a campo inti no omonche na omonsesa midase.
Oyema, thank you very much. I think say
Oyema has 30 seconds. Go.
Okay, 30 seconds. I'm saying Akoto Joe, I think I'll bring you in again. To make the conversation interesting. It seems that all the campaigns going on, there has always been I say Ken ne a Yimpuan a Jumano. What do you say? How do you see the whole picture? Me also be a team at Tamuda. As so much saying in a mind cool and I'm found could then a mode Quaquaja Akuyana Alpha. Tell us your version, any your tactic, Mamo yes.
Okay, me that's it. Once this year the back in Peninsula Mukrana. You see, area about Kamai. I did a coming so now, it will be fair and send me away. We do yet, no, we do yet. And Pennyfola for no crowd, I mean, pass on what the woman knew among what my it's a phone, way too money, we know we are 2 money away. And do we get a book could do bribino? I say, Nipa ho crab a phone nipa. Because maybe TA, and yet the MMA anything using me do at my son, I made the opinion. And I was home penisa. And you do as much at my ways with your bentia terminal. Mumi no kwa mo ba funu nipa na o mba beto aba no etu bo nso obi o twenchen na won waka na no atum ni akofa no so o ma metna so me ya metati say omo ye ayi radio presenters ni bi o Ghana no bi no si o me de me nto aba na me de me kwa de me nkonkoto aba enso say nipa kro no wa beto no wo criticize politician
so light kesier mami light we kesier
so the Pacola no wa better radio or politician wasn't. But does it?
Many Isaac Kasawechri, you know I'm saying mute yourself, Isaac, please. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah,
Joe.
like I said, American. Messi when you be watching radio so one on a month of so you role model like any no. When you bottle no to radio so kasa meme de men toaba. So no twa no ho ba be ka politician bi ho asem se man no mu aye de anasa ade we nkoyi. Enti one to abana me asebe adwene ni ntuma me koto wa abane yi obi betena so no akonya me na wa e so criticize de edipa na ye so enti ebi ni si nyina ye benya ho ntia se ade na ye ne se ye chekire oman na se Ghana man na ye dwene ho na enye se mimi interest ana wo interest a me bi se e adwen kire de enti na ye se mi di watem na so di matem enti na ma akoto e kosoro no so ho na si nyina ye gitum se whoever becomes the flag bearer no or bar ono ngo ndimi nka so wodi nani so ade hunu na eba bepa akonwa na di o eye party na de wo ba enti niam party ni bekutwire agu nkrata so no ene na wo begina so na ade aka wonsem no waton wonsem na mamanfo age tomato aba ama na se wo gina na se sa party kro na wo di party na anima ye fam na di twitwi fam a wo bi se hwan na be ba beto aba na ma ene ndi na ma koto kosoro no na me de meka awe ya abaye obi anwa edanu bedru no ena mbaka se sa se na tie so ho na se de midi kan no ade a okrama hu obeye wo no kra hu no wabu anichie akoto no wode nwa wodi beba ahoso no na osre odi abeze ebeye mo se tsunami no So what am on cause na we near them na we nka we na we na say le fa yi go see e be duru wono mo ambo say so de oja betra so de e de a obi abedi na chi so to me de kakra meka no he anuanom nipa na ye di o mo chi na ye to ma na ye ho no ebi kura na oba betra ko nya so wunya emfaso bia emfiri no say personal what this can be for say fashion obotomo na se ye nyina ye gitum say ye Ghana de a me fisa atem didie na moaye because ye kosu this atem na ebe du ba bibi no wo beka asem bi a kire obi empanimfo say fache de ho na yifri timi ni ho wunya kana ewura nipa na kese a akina bi na wunya na den o kwa ne nchenkura na usuro na me fi say ya ye wo fi wo su ye bududu na broche na ebia ye wo se bi no wo Ghana ebia na kakra bi no wo question bi bisa o but so moderator say be ya enka ya ye wo su ko bia ene ekosiada me say meme nda be say program bi o ana me boa but so meme nda be say
yeah no every weekend Saturday and Sunday
good
Saturday near 8 o'clock yeah have time to calculate it from the US 6 hours difference
Mate mesre se wo be ya ade ketuo bi amaye we de me ama denkyere se ke be ya nke efi ne kosi na wotwe nne no yen track petrol prices e we various communities no se ke be nya adaje a se nne de ochena adechie ekosi da be ye program no na nka ye be nya nka ye ba platforms a na ye de atoso na ye de aka asem but what they make answer
Matthias, yeah, but why do you want to say that? Why do you want to do that?
The entire person make kasa na say one say em say na friend pa o kasa no na o ka bibi say ase the way economy na ko Ghana na ye de buta bawumia tim bawumia efo no say bawumia na bia wonye na dwuma bi ye na ama niama enkoyi na adenti na ye mfa mbuta finance minister now the Ghana so yensem na ye ka dodo na ye na ejina petrol sem no so enti na sanke be ye na ye behu ba bia ye wo yi ye nya the various petrol prices no for each day na nka da sanani ye hia na ye ka nka betim di atoto ne ma bu yo me ye hunu sese ye Ghana nko na sa de ne koso na sa e koso wi ase fa na nyina enti na mpese ye sa de na me yetime nyina so bi na sen ye sense bi ne ye ka ne ye hu se de besi ya kasa ansem na fa na nko ye se obi na enya de bi ye enti na ama ahokyera ba man no but just what they make.
Thank you very much, Mr. Joe.
Thank
you very much,
Mr. Joe. Matthias, yeah, thank you very much. Your best wish I go back to I think we have to go back to Ken. Kojo, I want to listen to you. Okay, thank you very much.
Mr. Brobe, Baumia for him.
Yeah, let's go. 1 year 2. Baumia for year 2.
Sisi year 3.
Year 3. Okay, Isaac just came.
I think again for Nakasa.
Okay. I'm good. So market roster no. It's good to give me that. Okay, then I have to go either Isaac or Sekrufi. Nana Akasadada. So we see Sekrufi, do you want to talk or Isaac should go? I can't hear you. Mentio, Sekrufi Mentio Kasano. Unlock unmute yourself.
Oh, me was so.
Was so, but not one mute too. The best Isaac and call. Because Isaac just came. Not on the Wokano. No, Isaac, your question, no, now work it on your own. Never heard it. Until Sakufi, go ahead. You have 5 minutes.
Miniano, me some say na me tiaho. Na me mama. Na oh, me handkerchief kokori. Me sim the whole the media susa. Tama Collins started say about me and started jobs, you know. And I'm starting soon. Me say me raho, papa. Na ebe kra nkeni kwa klasa me kasa biom. because we are me mano because me kasa because Johnson become better so the same thing or him so me say propaganda na moye enti me nya de mo beka na me tie mo se wan start job no mura fi se ora Canada Japan na start na me beka kira mo say me nua chorus ani kwajo mo dien to Canada Japan ya kan say ni campaign team ne for sa ade no mo de ye no o mo de o how kase na brand campaign no aho me kai mo amia me na de mumu be gina ha say ye ba umia for ne de ba umia na start na de murafi say Canada Japan na start ya obeka say party ni mu no onu na sia the president no emano free say ba umia de otimi di MPP anim na enyeyi mencham ba bi okoka no okika ko ya mote ba umia nka and of start a strategy. Oh, more the campaign team no more on him back in the Japan because of course start a strategy ne obiba no akwa jamo no anodom premo ne sanya mani nyina eh for them ma ora Canada Japan yes sir the campaign team Mr. Collins okaho wo hima okaho say what dia dance say utimi frɛ honorable Canada Japan 24 hours okaho bi na mo ma sanya mani nyina ekoso because the minimum nie as a presidential candidate there wo kwa enya mate na mo de kokoma no de be ni campaign enya we aka we na mo de kokoma no na de be ni campaign but munimu say okoto nwanu manti esanse okoto nwanu manti anu wawu munyina wodi mo abegum enti de mo beti bia no makoropoto amano no de aba anodom pre una yase wakoka sei yase wakoka sei when they say ohima say wakoka sei boabia samwa una yase wakoka sei when they say Collins say no waba just nipa na o ma twa ne ho ahia no na oba when I say osikwadwo mo antrai mo amwa ho na bu Canada Japan esanse yo okoto awawo anuma nti anu wawo mo abagu society ni mu ana mo ntia ne kwa pa esa mo sesa mo adwene na mo kacha hana bu kanse hana bu kande Ghana for young MPP for young hwa minia yan kan okre honorable kan ya penasamo obia no obetimi akacho say honorable kan nya bi ma party no waya bia ma party no yan nya penasam but obiti say ohima ne Collins akwa mode na afa sunti ana yenu bi yese dabi afi say wako campaign no on say wako ya to abano 26 no samuhui that's an beka chemu me beka chemu say ne yire a wan kan wan kono ene day edininya because anka ne yire kutane ba ne yire ba ge kutane kan telephone ani ne bibia gum enso ne yire anko bi mo strategy mo de mano mo anyade ano ko ya interview ni padudu asai ni pattern na elections no emududu asai na ko ya interview that day mo strategy na mo de ma okoto no awanwa no ma no eno na meka media meka kire mu play na mo se me obi ba no abeka ne mayese no kre wo ni kan ya ba ko pa media me se meka because Ghana ka ye pe obi oba be di anim all mine moka enti sa mo se be boa kwajo sa na onu de on kwhwe ne bada me nkasa na abehwe ne ma o ni ma de minim se Canada Japan honorable kan wa hwe ne ma na mom o man no na bebo mo hoka give and take mu give na mu take ono o man no na bebo sa ka wanyina enti sa no kren mo mpe mo se me boa mo de asem na me kan no se me boa mo meka say o man no na behwe na japade because constitution no e wo mo say even say ube di president here na apotro krada ufia nim na umpese obekuno anabe pamuna ayesi amani security ni abone ho ban kraman krana da ho a esi abone ho ban amwanyina sana beso wona nanka so anmo so na no ye koka musi enya job ni job onu krani ye ka kire mo ayamu me se mo na mo ma honorable can start in the campaign.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you very much, sir.
Oh, yes, sir.
Time 5 minutes, 50 seconds.
Okay. Okay. Thank you. I am a money time be. Yes, I got things in be. They say you will go back to Kentin. Who is going? Is it Kojo and
I'm responding now, Kojo to us.
Over start your home.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, go ahead.
Say Kofi, I'm say propaganda free politics obey very relevant because the kind of politics are not the kind of politics are they actually and some kika. That is the reason why I struggle to stick by the kind of consensus we are trying to build here. Sebe, a campaign here. If you want it that way, we'll go that way. Yes, and to kafnowa na Tonya kika. So if your candidate don't have a message, like you always say, it's a money policy. Sebe, ni policy on fan policy to out, but no say fatal like you put it. I think say no problem. Whenever we have a discourse, you find it difficult to come up with something. The best way or the easy way out for you is to attack Kennedy. And Kennedy now attacking no sebe. Why didn't he feed that? Into some of those nyamana towards him, does not stick. When a organ on him say Kennedy is the type of person that he will get into the gadgets with you. So this kind of politics, say the fawa, that is what I want to tell you. Say the fawa about because Ken or no. He has nothing to lose. When the president out or this out or bear flag bearer near opposition or bear flag bearer near renew, nothing about him is going to change. So he's not desperate like your camp is. That is what I want to say. Kojo or Hema can take over.
You're in the show. Everyone can button mute microphone.
Kojo, are you going on and answer him? The 3 minutes, 2 minutes, I can.
Okay. Except my tia, but the person is shall say free akuto. Honorable no kasama akuto. Or can send this nipa ni bi wa ha who some MPP4 and some MPP4. Oh, you know MPP4. Even say Kophobia be from Ukraine still on MPP4. But they also say any pay na ya dwen back on. Obia wo agentra obetimi dia ba. And no bia agentra na sebre. It was say pie bejo. And so internet ada romance no it me pie bejo. Into agentra ni bi out no say emfa kwemo etia party no say nipa ne be kasa. But nipa ne be bie na no aka. And e wo kebi ma me kebi amamu. It won't mean share down gas any power idea. Waka say what platform is internet. I was see uniform and I say was see a brand and I say Bibisa. Sana a friend say technological advancement no baby I do no. And when you know some can be say a friend is saying Baumia for can be say a friend say you attack Baumia, but you attack finance minister. Now so the kai about 20-25 years ago, and suddenly you 240 years no. Na a memma na say omo di ade ye e wa asante mem na abranti bi kan ho a friend no Akwesi Agyeman. And sana na amanfo prempre akonwa no Akwesi Agyeman to me di asante hene ma ne ye obi anim say Akwesi Agyeman this year. And so yamfa ade na ama Akwesi Agyeman because of normal bia eto Akwesi Agyeman some time ago, Rollins time, normal BACC and Intino. Oma Fama no, any edema very makudia and ne or tear this way a friend of 2 or say to the second. Intino say, Obi all part ye di. Onona say obi all pray to me ono na say yemfa ne say why be da and I said ni our history bia all pray akonya ntino eno ne ye de compare eno ntini ye attack finance minister no uji di say enka finance minister no eka aspirants no wa o ka say we won't go for him, we will go for him, we will bring his records to play. But because the finance minister is not running for any presidential or flag bearer position, no, he is not our business right now. The person that is our business is Baumia. Odzimase. You know, after as Antifono very much kwekudiano. Now say Obianka Kusiajima Assembly because now friends say Skejane nipa. Otsase. That's what I'm trying to say. So right now, no, some minister friends Oforiata is not important to us because he is not running for a flag bearer. The person running for flag bearer is Baumia, and that is why we speak about Baumia, and that is why his role as the economic chair of the economic management team. No, that is why we always make reference to it. So we are chair of the economic management team. Who are the members of the economic management team? The finance minister is on that board. The Bank of Ghana governor is on that board. There's a whole lot of economic experts are members of the economic management team. But who is the chairman of the economic management team? That's Baumia. You know, sometimes no Moka say, oh, and you don't know any responsibility. Yes, and you don't know any responsibility, but on a chair. Say a friend is a Pentecost for, and I say Methodist for a fundraising. Sebi chairman no chairman of the fund or more appointed chairman of the fundraising. Chairman of the fundraising you're expecting more from the chairman. Say the entire chairman no crowd no emano no say you're expecting say or no better in some way at the I'm getting more.
Ken me pamucho on time aso sekojo time aso. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you very much. Thank you very much. I think we will go back to Akoto now. And also, I'm a version of the. You've had time to listen to everybody, right, Joe? Yeah. Let's go. You have 5 minutes.
Okay. Many ano kasasi say that's it. Me the me kafa bamumia ona me kodie frempon kan ye no na frempon man so kan ye no. Not necessarily say me kasama bamumia. And I also can idea about we say sometimes in some share near man amount for send this and then I me doubt to say either so me MPP for and so me NDC for no I say obi or boss will be a MPP bet I'm say obia or kwan or fast way or putting the message across no correct but maybe the na me person me can say on say we are see a woman no we see a can be as you be or pepana so or konya so utimi ka de opo utimi ye de ope but in pembebre no e ya na me madwum me fi se de wo bia na em say ya na e wo ba bia isi be bia ekopem because one to me enya say susu bia na ene na je say ye moa abrabo na ye ebo no so because it is one pa say when I am say kasa bi te say won so o say o kano akwanua sa be ye mienu bi so a ebi ya bufuo ebi so ya abotre so it is empempi no se ye ntimi ehunu se ade bi na wo ye na sa wo de abotre na be ya e say ye politics but me dem fi se e say o ma abotre ni dikan na wo say asem na America no se me kan se ya e be ko wie sen ana nipa na won chen na ye ne be pre no opeke saa de na odi bedi minya ana se enni minya me dem fi se e ho na ye me problem no anya saa de a ye kire ya bintu obi atimi kire de ope na se wo be ye na ebe kwa koduru ba bibi na o kase ade we mi hu ya nka ma anya ne saa because obi atimi aso saa de num ade ekutia me enu bi saa na ne ye we me bi sa abrabo mu no saa de ne de enye se ye de toto ya brabo a ye bo pa ho de a me bi sa enye politics no nko a endi se me bi sa ye nyina na ye betimi apeke saa de na ebe boa because ye kase yi ene ne ma ye no se ye mu bi no wo ma ye metie ye mehwe ebi amike kwa platform no ebi ame me ba bi wo so minim because no obi atim peki din bi said e o kan ye no because of technology nti no utimi use din bi ade kwa ade no so enti wo te so na wo di obi atem no na obana wo say mpapa kura na edi esumasi atem so bia won kan kyerɛw enti se kyerɛ bi no wo ba fie na akra na ye bibi enya na se wo tu no fo a wo bi so obefa ana onfa ɛyɛ saa na ekotia ya nkasa ya brabo na ye bo fie no so ye nhu enti bi de mesre wo say technology na ma yetimi ye bibi a ye pede bet si ye ne bi wo a ye measure na kakra because enkomra nyina whoever wins no obey
Joe yeah.
No, I'm so be fair. Ndi me so be preview you know. Aha, de na make can say mesre say bibia ye bia no. Yenwi ye ya nkasa ye ho ne ye hu sa de na ye na say efia ye won ye chichiri ku because who na control wo ma wo yere ni wo busun ye wo dan keto na wo mu. Ndi say bibi wo kana sa wo de wo kana hyew so a hwese de wo ma no besi age afa ana sa wo de abotre kan hwese de nkra na beje afa. E na china bi no be ko wie yen say. Because at the end of it, you hear be on board. Na corner or more corner or what to make him. And this year can't say, oh, and then me or me paint said him baby and me and Maniama. At the end of the day, and Benny was opposite a dear, a bubo aboko kua, na no one see. Me visit the mechano, and Dimidamasi.
Okay, thank you very much. Thank you very much. So we'll go back again
Thank
to
you. Thank you, Mr.
How many minutes do we have?
Moderator, we have 9 minutes to go, please.
Just 9 minutes. Okay.
Yes,
anyway,
please. Shows ends 1 hour 30 minutes.
Yeah, to call Joe and Dr. Asian, who is there. Dr. Asian will let you do some only Isaac Bekasa here. But before that, I just want you to know, sir, after this recording live show, there is another show that follows. You say as it is. And that will be that is also interesting to be part of, and I'm just promoting this. And I hope sir you stay after this show after 9 minutes. Now I want to listen to Isaac, and then I will go to Dr. Asian. Why, Dr. Asian? Are you ready?
Yeah. So let Mr. Isaac speak.
Isaac is going to speak. Yes, Isaac from
okay.
Any what into also version is saying, tell us something.
Okay. Okay, with them say na there. Men kasa nche bibire. Em say Mr. Joe ya kasa sisi ampacho o timbe. Akoto. Aya de pa. Un say Aspirants na ba ye no. Ebinum ba sabi nipa bi say nom no. Ana ye hia wo platform yi so. Un say waka otu ye nyina afa no ni nyina afo. Ese eba platform so de bia e ka ese ye hu se ye nyina ye MPP for Aspirant na won standing nyina obi ye MPP for enye tura wo betwa ana didi atem a wo ba be ka fa obi hu se bia wo petumi aba bedinti ya eni ho no adem no de no betumi agudi pa nanim ase wo gudi pa nanim ase no enye party na wo bedi anim no na wo gu anim ase obi tumi ka ana we obada ben me ka sama bawumia bada ben eno ne so no bi kika na say onye MPP ni obi onye MPP ni obetumi aba be di vice president so say bia wo party a opedinti ana Fradberry a wo pa aye win na so we win inti no sabe ye bra ya samo kan na Mr. Joe samo kan hu say okasa ama ensem kra me beka me hu say na meka bio sa na ye pese kanfo no on ba on ka so ho enye didi atem so ho enye didi atem from on kasa papa so besi nkola na e wo so ni nyina no the same thing on kasa nye so ho se bibia kra twa ntem kra mpa officer ba umi awo no sa nipa enkron ye ba ya yesesi aka 5 one waduru wo second gentleman of the land why na waduru wo enti se na tie bia na to se di nidie wo se akonya na ato ana ye nyina ye predie ba twa se di nidie kasa bia ye kasa akire obi a no ese se ehwe ni yi se wo ho se wo president dia ye nua ba ko kan se ono de on Aspirant no waye ni hu finida na se ba umi aso pese ye ni hu fi a se bi obi a waye ni hu fi ye betimi de na begira edom anima na enti se ye ka no kore na ye nyina ye MPP for na ye di no kra ma ni ye pese ye break 8 a sabi u ese se ye hwe na wo sefata ana ye de nako so ho enye wadwen se wo pedi wo mfata na so de odi takase ne buga ana wo beka nsem bi a emfata egu onipa no ho fi nti me dem sremo aka kra bi aka be 1 month 3 weeks na ye be kwa koto aba no etwa se ye nyina wo kan wo ba umia wo akoto wo adanimo so ese mu nyina ye nyina adwin hu se MPP first ansa na obia personal interest aba se na ye be break 18 na American sa eti ye hwe aspirant for ya wo ngahie nyina ye nyina ye gitom obi anim so se ba umia ne de nipa se fata ase etumi di ni gina kono a MPP ye kwa ye ninkugu because ye mpese se na 208 no president Kufuor ba be ye adwuma den som do ho a ani brani adinti de bia meka sa ba we ye 2 years mpanifo ni tumi tanase na MPP constitution won hye ni yie ye kwa contest bi ma MTV ngwa se nipa 5 kra doso so ho na NDC 4 year na say in fact ye me fe pa opo mahama se no bebu amammu etro kan ne adi nyina ne ne a wo ye origin itself nyina no one de wodo a kire se on wodo but MPP for the yentisa okureni ani bre ne wo mu ne doso timi de men kasa nkwa kire bebre mesre se amra ye kwakoto special delegate party no won esisi won naso no aya obi ka se afeni ye kwakoyi 200,000 obi akoto sa aba bia special delegate bia no won san crofon na party no MPP enyina so ogina won so chairman for MP for funders so ho wonum na party no ejina won so delegate for ni nyina no ohun ne chairman for no so what I say enti amra so onkoto abani nyina chairman bia be kasa wo se me delegate for kasa on se si ankoto amaba umi ade a ani ye kura ampo no na esi a won beto atiaye enti delegate suma won no ana onkokoto sa ba won de share Dr. Mamudu Baumia anu nyame enti media megidi obi azu nim se 4th November kami eye den a Baumia no the percentage obenya odi be win na be huge pa so ono an ye de ne ko enti me pese fi na ko obia ne kasa fa Baumia ho a onka sempapa mfa no ho onka asempapa mfa no because MPP ye nyina ye clear say ono ne ye de ne ko apart from Baumia no obi eni ho ono na Ghana fo age na tom ana ye ba ye party MPP mu so a say no wono
very much Mr. Isaac. Thank you very much Mr. Isaac.
Mate.
Yeah. Okay, I think so. Dr. Eshen, we'll give you the last part of the show, which is I think you have 3 minutes. Now, if I finish it, the next stage of the debate. Yeah, go ahead.
All right, thank you very much. You see, the reason why there will be tension in the political arena. Someone has a coffee with it. I don't know the name. I don't know what I mentioned the name was coffee.
That's correct. That's correct.
Yes. You see, the way this man says his things. At times when I follow him on the platform, it's somehow irritating to most of the audience. So when you say certain things that the person himself thinks whatever you are spreading across is not true. What you put it like propaganda or something of that sort. You see, so yes, Anna, it brings emotion because some people follow politicians. Excuse me, they follow politicians with their hearts and everything. So you see, there will be some emotions and some mixed feelings. Most especially when what you are saying is not true. So until propaganda and this kind of form and spread leaves politics, there will still be mixed emotions and then feelings and then insult. You see, that's where all these things happen. So if everyone would try to do a clean campaign with a very good communication skills, and yeah, never winning and a better. Because we are not joining group, we are all different in our own ways. Because we just tell me say, Okay, some family who prana and family. I can just listen. Never boom and egu so. But to be how on your cat on your turn to move one. I feel no bad digest. Yeah, some no. Some are you can't idea. I do my temu. You see then before bana or reply. So before we talk on a particular platform, doesn't matter whether it's MPP or NDC. Maybe or Katano. You just have to think twice before you talk. Because I say, one, will it affect the individual? How will the individual assess whatever I'm coming to say? Before I send our Kata, that's how they are. And they are telling the Empire Honda. And you know, I can't make my canon. And that's it.
Everyone, unmute microphone.
Okay, thank you very much. I want to take this opportunity to thank you all for the job well done. It has been a good evening, and like I told you, we are going to the second part of the show where it's not recorded, and on that show,